I was scrolling and I saw a video where a bunch of people were leaving some negative ass comments on it. And it's so funny because when I look at the negative comments and I see what it's about, it's just hilarious to me. High heels, corsets, wigs, and makeup, all of that, wigs and all, were originally made for men, not women. You see, I passed a video where a man was advertising eyeliner. Looked pretty good with it. Obviously a pretty masculine dude, and a bunch of people were sitting there saying, well, men don't need makeup. Or, oh great, thanks Vance, look what you started. And I'm just gonna spot some knowledge on you. Men look hot as fuck with eyeliner on. You don't think any of those rock and classic rock people from the 80s wore eyeliner? Every single man you have seen on television, including your dude bros, like Schwarzenegger and all them, yeah, they've worn makeup. And quite a few of them have worn shapewear. Your dudeliest dude, if he shows up on a screen, has worn makeup. And it's hilarious to me because they sit there, everyone's so worried about men becoming wussified, and I'm like, our forefathers looked like they had rollers in their hair. Our forefathers wore shit like girdles and corsets and high heels. Society, even historically, has been proven to be quite fickle. So all this crap about who fits where into what box is very stupid. And if you think you're safe in Greek or Roman culture, no, you're not. Hell, one of the emperors, Nero, went crazy and forced a young man to dress as a woman. What does all this prove? Well, if you're one of those that believes makeup is only for one gender, or if you believe that everything should be compartmentalized and stuck in a box, how does it feel to be so simplistic that you can only operate in basic colors and meanwhile the entire world is multiple shades? It's gotta be very confusing and frustrating. Like, how does it feel to not be able to handle anything outside of your little circle? How does it feel to immediately be so scared that you have to destroy anything that's different? Living in fear all the time to the point where you have to find some way to shove your white superiority into everything. It also makes sense why that kind of rhetoric is popular, because there's no thinking to be involved in it. If everything worked the way it was supposed to, why are we here? Why are we all looking around confused and angry and blaming each other and pointing the fingers at each other? If everything stayed in its compartmental box, you wouldn't discover anything. If everyone stayed in their box, do you have any idea how technologically behind we'd still be? A lot of our greatest discoveries were made by marginalized groups, women, anyone who was not seen as fit enough to be considered an accomplished individual in the intellectual field. And then on top of that, men stole the credit. So all of you who are trying to stay compartmentalized, how does it feel to be so simple? How does it feel to be so ignorant that you're scared of everything? Do you know how you get rid of that? Read a few fucking books.